Hello guys, so today is weekend. So I hope everyone enjoy your weekend, your holidays dengan keluarga, with your families. And how about your plan for the weekend? Like me, I travel a short holiday to my hometown Terengganu from Kuantan, okay, just to visit my families, and I have a good time. I mean, who don't like the holidays, right? Everyone need holidays from time to time. So okay guys, so how about your trading? Okay, I hope everyone manage to have a good trade weekends. So I want to share you about my trade last week. So last week I managed to get quite a good trade. Yesterday I'm focused on gold, which is at the pullback, at the support level. I enter there. I just hold by until now, and around 10 entry, and I already closed five of my entries and managed to get around $300 of profit for around 2 days. Okay, around 2 days only. So, and I have another 5 entries that I still hold for the rest of the next weekend. So I see, because I still expect that the gold already at its retracement, finish the retracement, and will bounce back for long, but not that long, I think. But it will go up because it already at a support level, a very strong support level. Maybe it will go to the resistance and retest resistance first. So it is advised to you to not to short, okay, not to short for this week or next week. So my focus of pairs that I trade usually gold. Okay, I trade gold mainly, and the other pairs that I trade the other volatile pairs like GBP, GPY, and then like out NZD, out GPY, NZD GPY, okay, like Euro GBP. So this pairs quite volatile, right? But this week mainly I focus on gold because I want to triple my equity. So now I managed to withdraw $300, and I still at my deposit equity right now. So it's a good trade. And for every day trader outside, I want to share about the system. Okay, sometimes we don't have a quite good system. We just trade without direction. Okay, that is quite risk, and it will be dangerous to your account and equity. Okay, so how you trade? Usually we trade not that too small amount of account, and not too much of equity. So you just give around that you able to lose and able to recover, right? Okay, and then you try to estimate of your normal floating values, how much you float usually before you get to take profit. So from this estimation, you actually can manage your trade better, okay, and avoid margin call. So okay, especially when you trade like very fast or volatile pairs like gold, right? Gold is quite fast, silver quite fast, but the reward is quite good actually, and you can triple or double your account in 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, it's quite fast and it's quite rewarding, but quite high risk too. So how to tackle this? You need to have a good system. Okay, good system of trade. Like you trade and you target about not much, like per day of the week. We call it like I'm using as a weekly system. Okay, I have a weekly system. I trade by weekly. So every week we have from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. We have 5 days. Okay, usually the best day is from Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, but you can scalping for 5 days. Okay, it doesn't matter. If you have good direction, you can trade it without hesitation. You can one of the technique is you can swing if you have quite good direction for quite long time. So you can swing it for days. Alright, days. You can close when you achieve your target. So I am a type of swing scalping trader. I used to trade about daily trade. Okay, only daily trade. That I will enter around my trade around at 4 p.m. and I will finish at around 10 p.m. only. That's all. I will enter around 2 to 3 entry only target. So usually I target for one day I got at least 50 to 100 USD at least. Okay, sometimes it can be very difficult to get entry. Maybe got only 20 USD for scalping for one night, but usually I got more than 20 USD, usually 50 USD like that. That is earning. And then the maximum I get for a night around 2-3 hours, I get most around 1000 USD one night. Okay, because of the NFP, non-farm payroll or trading at that time. So when you know how the direction, the big direction is quite useful, and it quite good when you enter at the lower time frame and you enter at the right direction. Okay, because when you enter at the wrong direction, you get stuck and it's difficult to close the entry. So you need to get the bigger direction so that you can close at the end of the trade. Alright, although it's floating at the initial time, at the first, but you can close it eventually, because the direction is we close the direction we move and close your position nicely. So avoid to against the major direction. So about my last week, I follow the bigger or major direction. I enter at the lowest, at the most support, at the nearest support position. I wait until the night, and I close and got around $300 for around one night, around 5 hours like that. So but now I'm still holding around 5 entries until next week. But I'm target to close it as possible, because I'm afraid there will be a retracement again. But from my analysis, gold will have a long direction, upward direction to north, because the price now at the support, the strong support level. We will see how much it tests the support level. But if you want to be careful, you can wait at the resistance level and you sell there. Okay, you sell there, so you might quite safe there. And make sure you use a very appropriate lot, not too much, not too small lot or not too big lot, because you want to compounding your account as much as possible, not make it margin call. Alright, like me, I am using around only $700, and then I will make it around $1,000 per session, and I will draw around 300 and make it 700 again. I repeat this every session, so it's quite safe. This is my modus or my system, because I'm not trade to be rich. I just trade to ease my financial flow, you know. Okay, I just trade to ease my financial flow, to help my financial flow only, because I'm using a very small equity. Sometimes I trade around just $3. I trade around $3 and make it around $70, and then I withdraw back and start again at $5, like that. So actually that is my practice, my training for management at the smallest level. Because if you cannot handle $1, even $1 you cannot handle, you cannot make another dollar. So if you are given $1 million, you still cannot make any dollar. So this the skills is acquired by if you trade real account, not demo account, because it's very different. It's huge difference. Okay. If you want to still want at the level of training, I suggest you use very low amount of equity to train yourself to manage this equity until at one level, and then you withdraw and start again. Repeat this for a year. Okay, repeat it for a year, and then after that you have quite some of equities, and then you manage the large equities after that, if you able to consistent to get profit with very small equity. This is a difficult skills to acquire. It's not just a day or two, a month. No, it's more than that. Sometimes it take years for you to understand how a pair function and how a pair moving. Alright. So okay, so you can share your trading, last week trading experience below. You can comment below, and you can ask anything related. If I can answer, I will answer. So that's all I want to share about my trading. So I just want to advise that if you want to start to trade, just start with small equity first, and then after that, if you stable and your management is quite okay, then you start to trade with quite some of equities. Okay. So I want that you understand that with good system, good management, you still can have profit. But if you trade without system, okay, you will have very bad trade session. Maybe you will give up. Okay. So that's all sharing for me. Last week trade is quite good, so I'm hoping for the next week trade. Still I start at 7. Okay, I start at $700, and usually I'm targeting to make around $1,000 a week, and then I withdraw and still use the same 700s. Okay. If you trade at the proper amount, at the proper way, margin call is quite impossible to happen if you trade in correct way. Okay. So I hope traders out there, not easy to give up. Okay, if you have a very bad trading last week, so you still can make it. Okay, you still can make it. You're just adjusting your way of trading, your system, or your basic. You can go to class. Okay, you can go to class and revise back the basic, revisit back the basic, because it's all about action, price action. Okay, it's all about price action. All happen around the price action, and the tools there's a lot of tools that will help you to get profit, like moving average. You can use moving average for a simple indicator to entry. Bollinger Bands and moving average can help you at some point, or even you can use Fibonacci for the precise entry, but usually it's difficult to get the take profit points. Okay, but Fibonacci is quite a number, magic number that you can use if you know how. Okay, so search how to use Fibonacci. It will help you when the trend is changing. You can use to target whether to sell or to buy. Alright, you can use pattern, harmonic pattern, and support and resistance, supply and demand. This all will help you. This all will help you for your entry point. Okay, this tools will help you, this knowledge will help you, but experience will decide whether it is a good trade or not. Okay, alright, so if you lost, minimize your loss. If you profit, try to maximize your profit. So actually you learn from profit making and loss mistake. You learn from the both. Okay, it's not just one way. You learn two way, and you got profit also from two way. So it's okay. So the weather is good. Okay, the weather is good, and I'm on my way back to my workplace. It's quite journey. I'm happy to back at home, back to my hometown. And the best of it is it is all free. I mean, it's all free. My petrol is free. My TNG touch and go free. My petrol is free. My food is also free from my trading profit. That's how your lifestyle. When you achieve at some point of skills and manage, you're able to manage your equities, you can have this a proper or comfortable lifestyle that will assist you to ease you in your daily life. Okay, I hope this video will have benefit, especially to the trader who have fallen last week, and not to give up easily, because this is life. Okay, hustle, focus, hustle, and work hard. At the end of the day, that's at the end of the day, what you have is accumulative of what you struggle. Okay, I hope this sharing will be quite benefits to us all, especially to myself, because I'm also still learning, in the process of learning as a trader. It's quite difficult, but it's a huge and it's open world that still a lot of potential that need to be discovered. Okay, alright, I hope you enjoy these sharing moments. Okay, happy weekend. Okay, so focus. Next week we try to make a bucks or two. Okay, because the pigs pay your bills. Alright. Okay, guys. Thank you for listening. I hope everyone enjoy the weekend. Have a blessing trading session next week. Focus and have a journal. Journal. You make a note. Everything you put in a note. Where the entry and not what the mistake. Okay, because from this you learn. This is your career. Although you have another career, like me, I have another career. I am a doctor as a career, my main career. But I'm also a trader, second career. Right. So, alright. I hope you guys enjoy this video and session. If you want to ask, please ask and comment. Do not hesitate. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. I will put the video on until I arrive at my destination. Okay. Alright. Just to make sure the video is quite lengthy. Just enjoy the ride, So the current issue is like now the COVID case numbers is in increasing trend. So I hope everyone to be careful and please make sure you are regularly, make sure your hygienes, your mask, okay, and then your direction 1 meter. Alright, this makes difference quite huge, okay, to this COVID-19. Then if you have symptoms, go to nearest medical center or facilities to get medication and to get diagnosed. Right, as early as possible. The earliest is better. And then general election is about to end, and Gabungan Rakyat Sabah is like leading the way. Okay, above the Warisan Plus or Warisan DAP faction. So I'm not that favoring any side, but I hope any side that win that can contribute to the Sabah developments, because a lot of facilities still lagging. Okay, still lagging for the people of Sabah. So I hope the election will do justice for them and will justice for the economy also. Alright, which side win the best, meaning that they did the good job and the rakyat trust them. But I hope they really do the job in a good way, so that the rakyat waters not in vain. I mean the trust not in vain. I hope good future ahead for Sabah. Okay, although Sabah is now at the conflict, okay, it's Philippines about around the territorial dispute. So I hope government will focus the security of Sabah. I mean, with Federation of Malaysia, we need to. I hope, I suggest that the security need to be double or triple there. It's quite dangerous at this moment of turmoil, political instability between Malaysia and Philippines. Okay, guys, if you have anything to comment, you can comment below. Comment below, and please subscribe to get more updates, more sharings about anything about trade especially, right? So you guys, I enjoy driving at weekends, because usually I will meet my families and my parents. It's quite a positive vibes, you get back after recharge back after a whole week you working, quite strenuous situation, and then you get back and you recharge back to see families. It's good things to do. Now we near the Kemasek. Kemasek is near the Kemaman, near the border of Kuantan. So I think around 30 minutes we arrive at Kuantan. The weather is quite good. It's very nice to drive like this. There's not a single drop of rain, no single drop of rain. But I think the weather look like it will rain sooner or later. But I hope not during my driving. I hate drive during rain because you cannot see properly, you cannot maneuver properly your car. Okay guys, so what I'm talking today is about my experience last week trading. So how I feel good. But still at a cautious. Never let your guard down. Okay, when you profit, you never let the guard down and never enter because of the profit induced. To be careful, withdraw and enjoy the profit and focus back. Okay. And focus, and you can use the weekend to read the chart, to analyze your chart, to read the analysis from the trader at the trader view, a trading view, or any website. It's a good website. If you have a good suggestion of website, you can comment below for trading. If you want to comment best pairs for the next week, you can comment below also. But I suggest for myself, I focus gold and silver. If you want to start, you can start and try to use the less volatile pairs first. It's the best for you. And avoid to short on stocks like Apple, Tesla. Avoid to short. Okay, don't put yourself in trouble. This stock is quite strong, and it will have retracement just a little. But if you wrongly put your entry, your short, you will get in trouble. Because I already get one example. This day trader that lost quite huge sums, 500k US dollar, quite some, around RM 2 million. Alright, but this is overseas trader. He short on the Apple or Tesla like that, and then the price go up. You cannot close that, and to minimize the loss, you need to cut loss. Okay, this is very, very bad. So I hope you try to get the direction first. Try to understand the pair, how the movement, how the characteristic of the pair itself. Okay, like gold is difficult to go down. It's very difficult to go down. Okay, if it go down, you need to be careful marking your support and enter the support for long. Okay, just careful, don't short too much. If you want to short in minimal amount, very minimal. Okay guys, now I try to get my speed quite high and want to reach my destination earlier, so I need to focus on my driving. This is nice car. It's quite low work actually. Low work and the handling is quite good. So if you want to buy a car and if you are single, try to find a low work car. I will tell you in next sharing about my accident before, and it cost me a total loss for my car, you know. Reason why we tell you in next sharing, but today we just have a good drive. This is a good drive. So as you see, the weather is quite good actually, right? The weather is quite good and not too much car, because sometimes when you drive there's a lot of car, you cannot speed too much. You stuck, you get stuck. So this is like a good drive now, because the number of cars not too much, the weather is good, so you can have a good speeding, right. You can share below what you ride, so that you can share. Now we have it. What I hate most when I drive in the highway is when the heavy like lorry, take the right lanes. Okay, this is not supposed to happen. Right lane is for fast car. Heavy car should do left lane, unless it's clearly, obviously clear on the right lane. But usually the right lane will have a car. You know, seldom need to be vacated. Alright. 170 km/h. Yeah, I go more than that actually. 200s. But not too much speed. Just a little bit. Sometimes you want to have speed because you want to have the thrill, or you are chasing the time, but you need to think about your safety first. I usually took the speed more than 150 if I'm alone, but if I have someone in the car, either other people or my families, I have around 100 or 110 only km/h. because of the safety of the family. Okay, you cannot. I hope you not drive dangerously. I mean, dangerously speeding with people. If you maybe be if anything happen to your family, right? Okay, that's all. Okay, I hope. Okay, I think I will close our session now. Our sharing now. Right, I want to have a rest later. So I hope never stop learning about trade or about anything. Actually, traders analyze a lot of things. News, okay, charts, news, what happened to the world, politics, geopolitics, okay, geoeconomic. We learn a lot. We learn, okay. Don't be a stupid trader. You need to learn as much as possible. Top up with knowledge at least. Alright, that's all. Actually, when you drive at the Malaysian highways, especially like this LPT or even the Boraya Utara Selatan or even Boraya Pantai Timur, okay, East Coast Highway or North-South Highway, at Malaysian you will have a great view if you drive. So I recommend that you drive here in Malaysia because it's quite safe and it's quite cheap and quite reasonable price if you are outside from Malaysia. Please visit Malaysia after COVID-19. That's all. I'm waiting to make the time around 40 minutes for this video. Still my channel is still at the beginning of the YouTube channels. So I hope you subscribe and support me. Okay, support me please, so I can make another video about trading, better one. I need to buy equipments for better equipment. Now I'm using my phone. So I hope you subscribe and like my video every time I update. Okay, it helps a lot. Okay. I focus more on travel, drive, games, and trading and reading. That's my nature. Quite many nature. I focus on cars also. Okay, but very slow progress because I'm not used to these things, and I think I need advice from professional to make this channel better, to improve this channel just for you guys. Okay, so subscribe and like. It's helped a lot. It's helped to grow this trader community. Alright. Song now because usually I seldomly open any song or play any song, but if I play song, I just open the FM channel. Okay, already near my place. My destination is around, and the video is about 40 minutes. So I think Slow drive. Okay. Actually, you will enjoy driving at the day better than at night, because at the day you can see clearly a better kira aku nak okey aku buat slow sangat. Oh. Program IV ni kan bawa kereta. Sorry lah.